Alright guys, so I did a fuel rail test yesterday and I didn't have any leaks. This is not my preferred method. I think I might have mentioned this, I don't know, it's a different day. So but since I never have this intake off, upper intake, get to the bolts, you know, like these ARP intake bolts, I'm going to retorque it down to 18 foot-pounds here. And yeah, you're supposed to do this every so many thousand miles. Alright guys, cool. Alright guys, have the upper intake back on. Haven't bolted it down yet, haven't torqued it down. I just wanted to check for clearance, injector clearance. Looking good. Okay. Alright, I got this thing torqued down. Get the bolts back on. Get the hoses routed. Alright. Alright guys. I don't know if I like that 100%. That might bug me eventually. So I might get the real harness from Holley. It's $100 something, so it's not cheap. But yeah, I don't really like even the eccentric caps. It sort of bothers me. Kind of seems rinky-dink to me. But I don't know. Well, I'll think about it. I mean, if it has leaking problems. I didn't have any leaking problems so far, but we'll see. Yeah, I haven't actually put this thing through a heat cycle yet either. I'm also going to turn the fuel pressure from 40 to 58, so you know, it's a lot more pressure. So alright, so I go back and program the fuel injectors in my Holley software. I'll get back with that. Alright guys, so I'm going to bring my fuel pressure up to 58 psi. So I'm going to go counterclockwise a couple times. I'm just going to keep on key cycling it here. Then I'm not going to start it yet, but I'm going to at least try to get it. I'm going to bring this up to 50 psi, 58 psi, at least try to get close to it. So that fuel pressure right there. Alright guys, cool. Alright guys, have my tablet here. And I'm actually going to be putting the fuel injector data in there. And this is actually what earlier in the video series I said, when people buy fuel injectors off the internet and they just throw them into their factory ECU, I mean, you need to have this injector data because every single set of injectors is different. All this data is different for every pair of injectors out there. So you're not optimizing your fuel injectors unless you know these on and off dead times and the voltage offsets. So I'm going to program, these are for some LS2 injectors, 34 pounds flow. I'm going to open up the downloads from the ECU. Okay, getting this from the ECU here. And alright, so I'm going to go to EFI setup here, ECU configuration. And I'm going to have my, just do that. That's my thing here. I have a keyboard down here, wireless keyboard. Alright, so this right here, this is the information that you need right there. So I got to change the actual amount of, like my original ones, my EV6s were 30, and these are going to be 34. And then the PSI rating is going to be, you know, this thing. I'm bringing this up to 58. And I'm going to just change these I'm going to go through each of these in my graphs, and I stopped at 16, so I don't think I'm ever going to be above 16 volts, but I'm going to kind of try to average it out as much as I can. But alright, so yeah, get it going here, and I think I'm going to go cell to cell and update the offsets here. And that's it guys, I'll come back when I'm done. Alright guys, because these are new injectors, I'm going to go to my learn table here. And I'm going to transfer learning to the base. Yes. Okay, so that's kind of forced my computer to relearn my what's going on, because the fuel injectors are going to be, if this thing even starts up, I don't even know. So I guess since I've done multi-port fuel injection, I've always had those injectors. So Alright, so that's my base table. Learn table's empty. Do a graph if I want to. But, okay, that's throttle position sensor is working fine. Alright. Actually, I'm going to rename this thing. Sorry, guys. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to name it my file, and I'll come back all the time. I can't hold the camera to do it at the same time. Alright guys, it's running. It's running a little bit rich, but let's go ahead and take a look real quick. It's all to learn here. It's not going to start learning until it gets to 160 degrees. So, alright, LS2 injectors, man, EV14. I'm looking for fuel leaks. I'll make sure I set my fuel pressure to 58 psi. Yeah, via the element right there. Alright, we're rolling. I mean, no obvious misfires, stumbles yet, so I feel like they're all firing. Alright, cool, I'll be back. Okay, guys, so I have this thing to go into closed loop at 160 degrees. It's about 10 airflow. There it goes. So now this thing will start learning. See the learn table now? It's starting to learn the new fuel injection. See, then it automatically went to my from 10 to 14. 14 is what I have it set for idle. But look at that. So it's starting to learn. So immediately once it went after 160 degrees, it learned. So see that right there? It's learning right now. Yeah, the Holley thing is sweet. It's not perfect, but it's definitely pretty awesome. I mean, even just for troubleshooting, I mean, a couple times I've had problems, and just being able to see all your sensors in real time. You know, all I have to do is look at all my sensors and see which one's having problems. So, yeah, it definitely feels more responsive for sure, no doubt. The fuel injectors, I mean, way more responsive. Yeah, it's gonna take probably about a week for this thing to get totally dialed in, but I'm assuming it's gonna be more rich, so that's good. It's better rich than lean. So so yeah, it usually takes about a week for this thing to kind of fully get dialed in. But awesome, man. Fuel injector grade success.